Hello everybody, this is Vivian and welcome back to my channel. So guess where we are? A year of positive thinking, daily inspiration, courage, and wisdom by Cindy Spiegel. And today is October the 16th. So in the book, if you're following along, we're on page 200, October 15th and 16th. So I'm just going to combine those two topics since the second one on the 16th is like this little sentence. So I think they go hand in hand. That's kind of been the theme in this book. Things kind of go hand in hand. So I'm just going to read both of them and then we'll talk about it. All right. So the first one is your birthright is happiness. Let's go. You deserve happiness, and your happiness will not be born of achievement, money, and material success. Being happy comes from within. It is the lens that you view the world through. Happiness is the understanding that the world you see every day is a mirror of what you believe to be true. Happiness is a perspective, not simply a feeling that comes from having things of external value. The very first step toward being happier is believing that you deserve to be happy. Answer these prompts, but without listing your material successes. I am happy because I expect the world to be. Note where your answers are aligned or unaligned with your internal truth. Like it, like it, like it. All right, so I'm just going to read the second one and I'm going to start talking about those. The second one, October 16th, is begin with you. The courage that it takes to genuinely love other people comes first from loving yourself. Now, how many times have we talked about that? So, like I said, they go hand in hand, right? So happiness, love, all of that. Think about it. Your happiness does not come from material possessions. If you're not happy before you get the material possessions, guess what? You're not going to be happy after you get them. You're just not. Think about all these actors and actresses and famous people that had everything they could possibly want. Millionaires and billionaires, everything they could possibly want. Yet, they committed suicide. Or they're in therapy for depression. Or you name it. It's done. So, if we start associating happiness with the things we can possess, then we're missing the point. Happiness comes from inside. Nobody can make you happy. No thing can make you happy. Only you can find happiness within your own body. You know, Bob Proctor said that people tend to think that their whole lives, their whole emotional life will change if they get things. And what he said was, no. Money is a tool to get what you want. And if what you want is houses and cars and flashy things and all this stuff, that's fantastic. You get the money that you want, you get the things that you want, but if you weren't happy before, you're not going to be happy when you get the things. You have to do mentally, have to heal mentally before you start getting all the things that you think you want. And think like, my happiness is within me. My happiness is not dependent upon your opinion of me. My happiness is not dependent upon whether or not I have wife or a husband or a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a friend or anybody. But your happiness is all inside. It's just all inside. And if you don't learn to love you, can't love anybody else. It's just impossible, because you can't give what you don't have. And if you don't have love inside of you, how can you give it? How can you give love to somebody else if you don't have love already inside of you? How can you contribute to someone else's happiness if you don't have happiness inside of you? You can't. So you notice I said contribute to. We can't make anybody happy, just like nobody can make us happy. But we can contribute to their happiness. Do nice things for them. And that people really get that feeling of happiness when you do nice things for them. Sometimes nice things could be as little as a smile, and give somebody that feeling of happiness temporarily. And see, that's why I'm saying that, the happiness has to be inside of you. Because me smiling at you may make you smile temporarily, but does it change the actual feeling inside? Yeah. You have to do more than smile at somebody to change the feeling inside of them. Or actually, you can't. They have to do it. Maybe you can help. You can speak life into them, pray for them, help them to learn how to meditate. Help them to learn how to get in the mirror and do positive affirmations and really start to tell themselves that they love themselves. Until they believe it. You can believe it for them until they believe it. That's a good thing too. If you don't quite have the love inside of you or the happiness inside of you now, if you have a friend, a relative, or somebody that can believe until you do, that is fantastic. That is a phenomenal thing, because having that support, having that person hold you up until you can stand on your own, that is awesome. But eventually, you still have to stand on your own. You still have to develop that happiness and love inside of yourself. And then, guess what? You can give it. Like I said, you can't give what you don't have. You got to develop that love and happiness inside of you so that you be able to give love to others. Aren't those awesome topics? I think so. So, guys, that's all I got to say about that. Except meditate, pray, be grateful. These are the three of the most important things you can do to develop that happiness and that love inside of you. Be grateful, meditate, and pray. Okay? All right. Speaking of gratitude, I am grateful for my children and my grandchildren. I am grateful for this wonderful day. I am grateful that I'm alive, happy, and healthy. I am grateful for you and your continued patronage of my channel. And I thank you so much for coming and liking and subscribing. Hitting that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you know when I upload new videos. And I wish you would come back and bring somebody with you next time. But I will talk to you later in my next video. And until then, I wish you peace. I wish you love. And I love you guys so much. Thanks again for watching. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.